Welcome, everybody, to what should be a memorable experience for everybody here in the building. The Big 12 Championship game has a history of wild, dramatic finishes, and based on this matchup today, we could be in for another one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Texas's offense comes on the field first today. We'll see if this quarterback can get off to a great start, Kirk. So much for this offense and his whole team really orbits around him.
Yes, sir. The de facto Mr. Center of the universe. It's his world when he's out there, and it's up to him to create and orchestrate the details on the field. His team, his way. Can't wait to see what he does today.
There's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's 3rd down and 2. They'll try the option play here. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
It's an option look. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And he picks up the 1st down, tackled at the 32. The Longhorns look to keep this drive moving. They're going to run the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. And it's caught. He's swarmed by the defense. The 8th play of this opening drive, it's 3rd and short. They'll run the option. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. The Longhorns are in the red zone. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They're going to run it here. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Keeping it on the ground here. And the Aggies fail yet again to come up with a 3rd down stop. Very efficient on 3rd down, and now it's 1st down and goal. Takes the handoff again. And we're able to get him down. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And he will be stuffed for no gain. After this long drive, you'd hate to settle for a field goal. Can they find the end zone? On 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Aggies offense gets their first crack now. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Looking to pass. It's Weigman. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Game moves into the 35. First down again. He'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Second down after that previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Escapes the sack. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
The Aggies will line up to kick it away. That's the first punt today for the offense. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. Longhorns come to the line and set a fresh set of downs. And now the handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Second down play coming up. Here's the option play. And they'll stop him after a short gain. That gain sets up a third down play. We'll try to run it with the option. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. The Longhorns will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And then first down, right back to the running game. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll hand it off. Tackle, but first down. Longhorns looking to cash in this red zone trip. Ball handed off. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Running play called on third and short. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So a field goal attempt coming up now. And he knocks it right through the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Returner choosing to field this one. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Looking to throw it on first down. The pocket breaking down. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Weigman. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. And the Aggies come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And the freshman able to get home with the sack. Well, these defensive ends are hard to handle on the edge. That time he comes around the corner and hits the quarterback.
Boy, this defensive end is so talented. He can bull rush you and use his power, or also use his quickness to be able to get around the corner, bend, and then lower in on the quarterback. That's exactly what he's able to do, and I love the way he finished on that sack.
Heavy rush, and it's blocked. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, they just came free there. The punter looked like he got that off on a decent amount of time, but give credit to this return team. They get a hand on the ball, they block it, pick it up, and go to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Makes the catch. It's Allen. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Important second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Weigman. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's a short completion of the tight end. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The Aggies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it again. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Green. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Moss. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Pass complete. It's second down now. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Good enough for first down yardage. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Quarterback drops back. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Looking downfield. It's Weigman. Caught for the completion. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. It's 3rd and 4. So far, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down this possession. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
How about this, Chris? The safety reads the quarterback's eyes perfectly and saw the throw before it even happened. If you're the quarterback, that's why it's so important to look those safeties off so they can't break on your throws.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. That last possession produced a field goal, but more importantly, it milked the clock. And they do that again. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the back now goes in motion. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. They'll try and run it with the fullback. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Bulldozing his way past tacklers. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. 2nd down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback's got it on the option. A quick juke. And he picks up the first down. Tackled at the 32. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. The back's got it. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now. They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And tackled after a small pickup there. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. Let's talk strategy here. Here's the 2nd down play. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. And there's the handoff. Great cut there. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. Longhorns looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They feed the fullback this time. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Clock stops. Timeout taken by the offense. Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Looks like one more play here before halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, a first half that gave us some riveting moments, not to mention the dramatic and the unexpected. In other words, a dynamite start to the Big 12 championship. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. and his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and what could be a finish to this Big 12 championship they'll be talking about for a long, long time.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Quarterback operating an empty set. Looking to pass. It's Weigman. Makes a quick grab. Good enough for the first down to the 37. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw again. Caught quickly. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. And the Aggies hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Play action here on 1st down. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. And this pass is caught. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Looks like the defense has it.
How about this defense flying in there and trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Longhorns offense takes the field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. This try is no good. After the miss, it remains a 17-point lead.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last possession ended in a costly fumble in plus territory. They can't have another one of those here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Scanning the field, it's Weigman. And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush, back-to-back sacks.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The Aggies bring their punt team onto the field. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. They'll try the option play here. Quarterback still with the football. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. They'll try to run for the 1st down. The Longhorns pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They're going to run it. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Back in motion now. It's an option look. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. They're going to run the option. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. This one is right through, and they add to their lead.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. Texas. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. To throw, it's Weigman. Fires it to the wideout. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete. That play makes it 2nd and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Here's the throw deep downfield. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. And the Aggies will bring their punt team onto the field. And he takes it around the 20. Returner tackled right there. That's when they'll start the drive. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. It's 3rd down after that run. They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down. The Longhorns will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. coverage team able to bring him down. Offense ready to start this drive. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Weigman. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. Hunter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? Lets it go quickly. And he pulls in the catch. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here.
The freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
Well, Chris, after another sack, these guys are going to be facing another 3rd down and long situation. It seems like that's been the theme in this football game. They cannot stay on schedule offensively, making it very easy for the defense to get after the quarterback when you know he's in a must-throw situation.
So bad plays on 1st and 2nd down puts them in a tough spot here. 3rd and very long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. The Aggies will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time?
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half, and he's already at it again.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. It's 3rd down for the offense. And now a carry here for the fullback. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. To the air, it's Weigman. Quick throw to the left. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Bringing pressure. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Looking to throw yet again. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Under heavy pressure, he takes a shot. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the handoff. And the ball to the ground. And the defense jumps on the football.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Comes the Aggies offense back on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure. They come up with a sack here.
Back to throw. It's Weigman. Lets it fly to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Touchdown, Texas. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Quick throw to the left side. And he's got it. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, A&M. It was a foot race, and he won it.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And it's good. Now they get set to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the same runner's got it again. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Third down coming up after that running play. And he's got it already past the first down marker. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Longhorns have first and 10 here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Now it's second down here. And here's the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. They'll run the option. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. The Longhorns will line up to boot it away. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Dropping back, it's Weigman. Looking for his big tight end. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down. The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. They bring him down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. First down here for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And completion makes it second and short. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he finds his tight end for the catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Looking to throw again. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Aggies line it up with first and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. It's a nice gain. They'll move the football up to the 27. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Handoff to the fullback. They'll tackle him right at the 31. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the option play. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. Longhorns will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Grab behind the line, it's Moss. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. The Aggies come to the line in a hurry up. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Allen. Tackle made after a big gain. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Allen. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Finds his man. It's Allen. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. First down, looking to throw the football. Pass caught. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. To the air, it's Whiteman. Launching downfield. And he will score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. So the important touchdown, Kirk, but that was just the first part. Now they got to execute the onside kick, hope for a break, and score again.
Yep, and the good thing is their offense at least gave them a chance. Now you hope that your kicker, after all the practice that he's done on that side field, hope they're all by himself, you hope that it pays off and he can make this ball bounce just at the right moment where they can recover.
And they'll set up now for the extra point drop. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Mahan's team able to make the crucial recovery.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The game makes it second and medium. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here's that defense shifting again. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.